again, as I said, there was a very clear sense for me, and still remains, that the elections are up for sale. And of course, you know, thinking about how long Atiku has been out of power and what being out of power means to your pockets in Nigeria, Wike being the governor of the second richest state in Nigeria, all those things for me. But of course, there were other things that made sure that Wike didn't win. And I think I alluded to that. So yes, but I was ready to be surprised. Let's put it that way. I didn't take it for granted that Atiku would emerge victorious. I knew that the rest didn't really have much of a chance, that it was really between those two, Wike and Atiku. But at the same time, as I said, I was open. But when it comes down to it, many factors played in Atiku's stead. One of them, which is just Wike in a way, in my mind, just self-destructed. He's been very brash, very harsh, very antagonistic, arrogant, and all those things. So he must have put a lot of people off as well in the run-up to the elections. But as I said, Tambuwal stepping down for Atiku was also in Atiku's favor. I don't think anybody would have foreseen that. In my mind, Tambuwal has always been, we understand, Wike's friend. I think just before the primaries, people were sharing old pictures of Wike holding up his ballots, which I think was not allowed this time. But I think at the 29th, for the primaries for the 2019 PDP election primaries for the president, Wike was holding up a ballot that showed that he had voted for Tambuwal. So there was this sense that, you know, maybe Tambuwal, who was Atiku's fiercest rival for 2019, would side with his friend, and who knows, maybe be his vice president. So all those calculations for me made PDP in a way more exciting than APC. I mean, but now, of course, we're all eyes on APC to see what their response will be. It's been very clear that APC is waiting to see what PDP will do. And it's very clear that also they will be putting Atiku as the front runner into their considerations going forward. So I hope that explains. For me, I still see the 2023 elections as about cash. And I thought, Wike has the treasury of the Rivers State. Why not? Maybe he can buy his way through. And Nigerians, I feel like increasingly, especially those in the political class, have lost touch with the reality of Nigerians and just see election time as a time for them to cash out. Money reigns, and it's not even naira, it's dollars.